Hi, this is Adam Claude from OAC Technology. Today we're going to show you how to use the Polycom 450 on our Asterisk-based voice over IP phone system. Along the right, we have your call appearances. These show you the lines that you have access to. You can see your line as well as other extensions. Notice the light next to Michael's name. This indicates that he is currently on his phone. On the bottom, there are 4 soft keys. On the bottom, there are 4 soft keys. These soft keys will change depending on the screen you are on and whether or not you are on a call. To adjust the ring volume, simply push the volume up or volume down buttons while you're not on a call. The phone will ring as you adjust the volume. Answering incoming calls. To answer an incoming call, simply pick up the handset or push the speakerphone button. Hello, this is Adam.
Hi, this is Michael with OAC Technology.
To adjust the volume during a call, push the volume up or volume down buttons on the phone. To mute the sound on your end, simply push the mute button. Notice the mute indicator will turn on. To unmute the sound, push the mute button again. To end a call, push the end call soft key. If there are multiple calls coming in at the same time, you can push the up and down arrow buttons to select the call you wish to answer. Notice Michael is the second caller and Brandon's name is highlighted. I'm going to push the down arrow and I'm going to take Michael's call. Hello, Michael.
Hi.
To send an incoming call to voicemail, push the reject button. Michael was sent to voicemail. To dial a number, pick up the receiver or push the speakerphone button and begin dialing.
OAC Technology, this is Michael.
To redial the last number, push the redial button.
OAC Technology, this is Michael.
To review recently dialed numbers, push the right arrow from the home screen. Use the up and down arrows to scroll through the recently dialed numbers and push dial to place the call.
OAC Technology, this is Michael.
Notice at the top of the screen it says missed calls. Push the down arrow to view your missed calls. Use the up and down buttons to scroll through your missed calls and the dial button to call them back.
Hi, this is Brandon with OAC Technology.
To call back a recent caller, push the left arrow from the home screen to view your recently received calls. Again, use the up and down arrows to scroll through and push the dial soft key to call them back.
OAC Technology, this is Michael.
To call someone on your speed dial, push the up arrow. Then use the up and down arrows to select a contact and push dial.
OAC Technology, this is Michael.
If you would like to put a call on hold, push the hold button. OAC Technology, this is Adam. Can you hold?
Yes, I can.
You can hang up the receiver or set it down on your desk. While they wait, they can listen to your groovy hold music. To resume a call, push the resume button. Hi Michael, are you still there?
I am.
If another call comes in, you can place your current call on hold by pushing the hold soft key and answer the incoming call with the answer soft key. To switch between calls at any time, place a call on hold and use the up or down arrow to switch between active calls. Then press resume. Hello, Michael.
Hi, Adam.
To end the call, push End Call. Transferring calls. Supervised transfers allow you to speak with the party receiving the transfer before actually transferring the call. OAC Technology, this is Adam.
Hi, this is Michael. Is Brandon available?
He is, hold on. To do a supervised transfer while on a call, press Transfer, then dial the extension or phone number you would like to transfer the call to, and then wait. The phone will ring. When the party answers, you will have the opportunity to speak with the party one-on-one before transferring the call.
Hi, this is Brandon with OAC Technology.
Hi Brandon, would you like to speak with Michael?
Yes, please.
When you are ready to transfer the call, push Transfer again. Michael has been transferred to Brandon. You can now hang up the phone. If the party you wish to transfer doesn't answer, you can push Cancel and the original caller will come back to you. OAC Technology, this is Adam.
Hi, this is Michael. Is Brandon available?
Let me check. Sounds like he's not available.
You've reached the voicemail box of Brandon Lane. I'm currently away from my phone or on another.
If the party you wish to transfer doesn't answer, you can push Cancel and the original caller will come back to you. Hi Michael, it sounds as if he's not at his desk. Can I take a message?
Yes. Could you actually transfer me to his voicemail?
Yes, one moment. To transfer a caller directly to someone's voicemail, push Transfer, put a star before their extension number, and push Send.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail box of Brandon Lane.
Now we hear Brandon's voicemail box. Push Transfer. Michael has been transferred to Brandon's voicemail box. Blind transfers transfer the call without speaking to the receiving party first. To do a blind transfer, while on a call, press Transfer, the extension number, and then press Transfer again. OAC Technology, this is Adam.
Hi, this is Michael. May I speak with Brandon, please?
Yes, hold on. Push Transfer, dial your extension or phone number, and press Transfer again. Michael has been transferred to Brandon. If you would like to transfer directly to someone's voicemail, push star before their extension number. OAC Technology, this is Adam.
Hi, this is Michael. May I be transferred to Brandon's voicemail, please?
Yes, one moment. Push Transfer, star, the extension number, Send,
Hello.
and Transfer. This will put the caller directly into a voicemail box. Call conferencing. While you're on a call, you can push the conference button to join another caller. OAC Technology, this is Adam.
Hi, I'm calling for the 12:30 conference.
Yes, just a moment. Simply push the conference button, dial an extension number of an internal extension or outside caller,
Hi, this is Brandon with OAC Technology.
Hi, Michael is calling in for the conference call at 12:30.
Sure.
And push the conference button again to connect both parties. Hi, Michael. Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Adam. Adam.
To end the conference, push the End Call soft key. Otherwise, to break up a conference and select an individual caller, push the Split soft key. Use the up and down arrows to select a caller and press Resume. Hi, Brandon. That was a great conference call. You can then choose to end the call. You can then resume the call with the first party. To configure features such as Do Not Disturb, Call Forwarding, and your contacts directory, push Menu, select Features, and here you have Do Not Disturb, Forward, and your contacts directory. The Do Not Disturb feature turns off the ringer for all incoming calls and allows you to get work done without being interrupted. Notice the X next to my name. That indicates Do Not Disturb is enabled and no phone calls will ring in. The lights along the right will still light up when a call comes in. To disable Do Not Disturb feature, go back to Menu, Features, and select Do Not Disturb again. The Forward feature allows you to forward incoming calls to another extension or phone number. This is handy if you'd like to forward calls to your cell phone if you're going to be out of the office. Notice that you can forward all calls, calls that go unanswered, or forward only if your extension is busy. The contact directory is a handy place to enter numbers that you frequently dial. They can be internal or external phone numbers. To add a contact, push More, Add, and key in the name using the letters above the numbers on your keypad. Then dial the phone number or the extension number of the contact you would like to add. When you're done, push Save. You can access your contact directory at any time from the Buddy soft key on the main screen or by pushing the up arrow on any dialing screen.